In lieu of Valentine's Day, this one is for all you ladies out there that think that there are no spiritual men. Here we go.
This is your life, no one else has gotta live it. This is your fight that only you can win.
Hello everyone and welcome to Freedom Friday, where you learn how to free yourself and live your dreams. I'm Darienne, your certified spiritual rock star. And if you want to join the Freedom Dreamer community and get these videos every single week, subscribe to this channel. Today I figured I would keep it a little bit light. A lot of times we get in the heavy shit. I definitely have intentions of making a video on healing from sexual traumas and abuse, which was going to be this week. And then I thought, you know what? It's Valentine's Day this week, and let's just keep it light and simple and fun. Next week we'll do the heavy shit. Also, I have a nice free little gift for those of you that are signed up for my email list that I will let you know at the end of the video. So you're gonna watch till then or skip till then if you really don't want to watch this video. So I realized that I'm kind of pigeonholing a little bit because I directed this towards the ladies that are looking for those spiritual men to date that you are attracted to. But the principles of this video can really benefit all of you, everyone that's really looking to begin to manifest or cultivate the vision of what your desires are in a partner. So I was having this discussion with one of my rock and empaths. It actually wasn't, it just something that got brought up during a discussion that had nothing to do with this. But I started to say, you know, she was saying that she's sort of losing hope, that there's no like spiritual men out there that she's really attracted to. So I sense nowadays, there's a huge awakening happening, but there's still a lack of awakening happening. So it's almost as if some people are falling deeper into a sleep and some are waking up even more. And a lot of us women that are these bad girls in recovery, like myself, that have had this awakening, I'm still really attracted to like a bad boy or a super masculine guy. And so that was kind of the discussion. I remember my old therapist used to say, you're never going to find a man that just wants to sit and talk about life and spirituality and God and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. And I used to think, okay, well, maybe I don't want like a spiritual man, but maybe just one that's like kind of like driven and self-aware. And then I realized, no, I want a fucking man that's done his own work. I want that. And so I don't want you guys to sacrifice your desires just because of what you've been shown in your lifetime up until this point. So maybe you've never met a man that was spiritual, both spiritual and masculine at the same time. Maybe you've just been given the idea that, spirituality can be really feminine, and that can be really feminine in men, and sometimes that maybe that you're not ever going to find a man that you're attracted to that's spiritual. So trust me, I have had these same beliefs that really if I want a sexy man, that he's going to have to be an asshole, or he's not an asshole necessarily, but closed-minded and not really open up to spirituality and the laws of attraction and manifesting and following his dreams. Or I'm going to have to find one that I'm just not necessarily extremely sexually attracted to. And so in order to debunk these beliefs, they're just limiting beliefs, and you can easily change them. In order to debunk these limiting beliefs, one of the things that I do is I follow some spiritual guys online that are attractive, that have some qualities within them that I like in a man, that are masculine, that are closer and closer to what I desire and what, sort of that man in my vortex is. And I follow them to give me hope that, oh my God, this guy is totally masculine. He's totally, he's totally a man's man. And yet he's talking about astrology and spirituality and the collective consciousness, and it's not, you know, it's not the feminine stuff. And now I'm not saying guys that are feminine, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. This is a very specific group of women that believe this. And I know that there's a lot of them, because I know that a lot of the women that I attract are sort of have this bad girl thing like I do. And, you know, but I think that also there's so many ways that you can use you can use this concept to just debunk all of the limiting beliefs that you have around anyone that you could potentially want to date, or anything that you want to bring into your life, really. So I have a list of a few men in particular that I follow online. So one of the first ones that I ever found on YouTube was a guy by the name of David Palmer, the Leo King. And he's got a really big personality, but he's super masculine. He's got like the chiseled jaw. He's like this cool dude. He's like this cool like LA guy. And again, not exactly what I want, but definitely debunks the idea that there can't be masculine men out there that are talking about the collective consciousness. So he's a really cool guy that I like to follow. And I'm like, man, it's awesome to see. I love his message. I love his astrology videos. He's always super on point with stuff. And it's just an added bonus to kind of, the more I watch him, the more I really debunk that belief. And I convince myself, okay, well, there's one guy that's like, he's like a super cool, attractive dude, you know, and he's talking about the things that matter to me. The next guy that I found was a man by the name of Victor Otto, and he talks about ascension, and he talks about really, really serious stuff. But the thing about him was that he's got tattoos, he's got the style that I really like, he's got a cool haircut, but he's talking about ascension. He's talking about, you know, the symptoms of ascension and spirituality, like deep shit, some deep shit. Now these guys I know are in relationships, so, you know, don't go chasing after them, but it's just a way for me to say, oh, okay, so I can find a dude that's like tatted up, that looks super cool, nice body, cool haircut, nice style, laid back, masculine, but also talking about these beautiful spiritual things. Another one, if you're more into more of an ethnic type of man, which, listen, I don't hate, I like them all. God, what is his name? Coot Blackson. He's got a beautiful, beautiful energy. And there's a couple more that I can't even think of their names right now, but I definitely encourage you guys to kind of share. Like, think about the limiting beliefs that you have, right? Think about the desires that you have in a man, and what those limiting beliefs are that are really stopping you from being able to have that, because it's your own mind that's telling you. It's your own mind that's telling you you're never going to find this man because it doesn't exist. And this could be for women as well, whatever type of woman that you want to manifest, whatever type of person you want to manifest. If you have these limiting beliefs, my advice, I mean, there's so much shit online that can really help you to debunk that. And so those are a few that I know that personally I follow those guys, because there's qualities in each of them that I like, that I would like to manifest in a man. And I've talked about this before. When you want to manifest a being, a person, a relationship, you want to manifest a very specific person, pull from all the relationships you've had before. Okay, I loved that, like, he was really tall. You know, thinking about the way this one made me laugh, and how the way this one's mind worked, and how inspirational this one, and how I learned so much from being with this one, and how much fun I had with this one, and how we went to so many new different places, and really focus on the qualities. So as you start to build this man or woman in your mind, you call it forth. And so, of course, I have to address the fact that I am not with that man yet, and I'm the lady that teaches how to manifest. Of course, I have to address that. If you have any questions like, if you know so much about this, then why don't you have that man? And the truth is, for me personally, I don't want him yet. I don't want him. I'm totally not ready for him. I I don't even know exactly what he is yet. I don't know exactly what I want yet, and that's okay. And I am totally enjoying the process of getting to him. Because it's not about getting to him. It's about me learning about myself and who I am and what I want. So find those men online that are spiritual, because I know you guys want it. I know that you're on your spiritual path and you want somebody to walk with you. You want somebody to walk with you on your spiritual path. It's a beautiful thing. You want to be able to connect spiritually. And there's this idea that straight men, especially in America, I don't know how it is in other countries, but there's this idea that straight men is just too masculine to talk about life and feelings and things that matter and the things that make you connect on a human level. And so, you know, we want that. And there are men out there that want that too with a woman, and that we just have this, a lot of us have this belief that it's not possible. And so for me, it's not personally that, you know, I think I've taken enough time to debunk all of that. Like, I'm convinced that I'm just excited. The more men that I find online that kind of match the style or the way he talks, the personality, you know, that sort of match the desires within me, the more I find them, the more I'm like, ooh, I start to create an even better man. Oh man, well now that I know that that's possible, what do I really want to create? Like, it's like that man is just, this juicy cultivation is happening. And it's like build a boyfriend, I swear to God. But I don't want to sound really vain about that. I mean, it's a beautiful thing because I'm getting in line with what makes me feel really good. And as I'm building my boyfriend, I hope that my boyfriend, whoever he is out there, my man, my love, my soulmate, whatever the fuck you want to call him, I hope that right now, because he isn't who I want him to be yet, and I am not who he wants me to be yet, or we are not who each other wants, I hope right now he's building a girlfriend in his mind. Just as we all should be building castles in our minds. Because it feels fucking good. It feels good to expand. It feels good to think, what do I want? What does that feel like? What like, okay, well, what's getting in the way of me wanting more, of me really becoming even clearer about what I want? And so I am thoroughly, wholeheartedly enjoying the process to discovering that. And I've had a lot of relationships that are the opposite of what I desire, but it's helping me get really, really clear about what I want that to look like. And it's not, I mean, listen guys, I'm having so much fun by myself and creating my business and connecting with you that I really don't need that. And I want, when I get to him, whoever he is, I want to not need it. I don't want to bring this fucking energy. You know, there's still some shit I got to work on. I don't want to bring this unhealthy, clingy energy. There's still a little bit in there. There's still a little bit of codependency. That's just a little trace amount of it that's in there. A trace amount of something that's like a little bit needy that I don't want that energy to be there. And so I'm off the topic and I'm just enjoying, you know, allowing the universe to bring forth men that prove to me that I can have exactly what I want. And that it can feel exactly the way I want it to feel. And so I encourage you to go find those guys. If you know some, and not just men, but women as well. Listen, see, here's the thing though. There's a lot of hot girls in the spiritual world right now. I don't even need to go into it. I mean, come on. So I don't think it's that hard. I think if you're looking for a spiritual woman, they're not that hard to find around here. At least a very attractive, delicious one. You know, I think that there's more of a mentality of scarcity when it comes to straight men being spiritual and being out there and masculine. And I don't know, I had one of my followers yesterday on Facebook was like, I like the ladies, a woman who was like, I like the ladies, so obviously she's not interested in this video. So I don't know, what is it like in the LGBT community as far as spirituality is concerned? let's talk about that too. And let's talk about, I definitely know, listen, I know a lot of really hot gay men that are in the spiritual world as well. But yeah, just comment down below if you know of anybody online right now. And this, okay, let's not get stalker status, okay? This does not mean that you need to go talk to those people. It's only for, as I said, the men that I talked about, as far as I know, are in happy relationships, you know, so we don't want to go chasing after them, but it's just a way for us to allow those people to reflect your desires. Allow those people to show you that it exists. You know, I mean, I can't tell you how many people have seen me, how many women, just being women themselves, see me and say, wow, this girl she's talking about God, she's talking about love, and she's doing whatever the fuck she wants, and she doesn't give a shit what anybody else thinks. And some people need to see that that's even possible, to give them the permission to be that themselves, to not give a fuck about what other people think or whatever. So sometimes I need to see a man that's tatted up, that drives a fucking motorcycle and has a badass haircut and talks about spirituality. Like, I need to see that to like know that that's really possible. Okay, all right, that's possible. Okay. So now I have permission to want that. I have permission to desire even more than that. You know, like, we've gotten over that hump. So I made this one a little bit fun, a little bit lighthearted. And I think, there goes my phone. I think it's important for you guys to understand that the manifesting process should be fun. It doesn't have to be so fucking serious. It's not like you need to go find a man because your life depends on it. No, it's like, let's just enjoy this. So for Valentine's Day, it's Valentine's Day weekend. I will be in New York City tomorrow morning. So I want to do a meet and greet, FYI. But before I say that, think about, you know, it's Valentine's Day weekend. Tuesday's Valentine's Day. Like, let's just fucking enjoy ourselves. Like, let's celebrate love. And not love necessarily in the romantic sense, but just love. Like, let's celebrate that every day, but let's just get into the vibe. You know what? There's so many people around the globe right now, or at least the people that celebrate Valentine's Day, that are in this loving energy. Let's feed off of that. Like, the energy in around at least the country right now in the US is very loving. So feed off of that. And people in other parts of the planet can feed off of that as well. You know, like, let's just fucking enjoy ourselves. I am going to New York City tomorrow, and I want to do a meet and greet. So if you are in New York City, I am hoping to do a meet and greet somewhere, at least a cab ride away from Penn Station on Sunday, the 12th of February, 2017. So let me know down in the comments below if you are in the New York area and if you can meet me. I do not have a place yet. Once I do, I guess I'll put it in the description. It may be me dining by myself. I don't know. But if you're in New York and you have time on Sunday, come stop by and see my pretty face. And I'll spend probably like an hour doing a little meet and greet, and then hop right on a train and come right back to Philly. But Gabby Bernstein is doing an event there, and for her Miracle members, and so I will be in East Village for her event, and then I am staying, I think, in Midtown, and then somewhere around there. And I have a few things, some lunch with some friends, but other than that, I am free on Sunday afternoon to meet you. Completely free meet and greet. We're just gonna like go and meet somewhere. It'll be awesome. So if not, you can, if you're not in New York, I almost said New Jersey. If you're not in New York, you can definitely follow me. I'm sure all throughout social media I will be, you know, Snapchatting and Instagram storying and all that fun junk. But I love you very much. And let me see if there's anything else I forgot. Oh yeah, the free gift. So for Valentine's Day, I definitely want to give you guys a gift because I want to tell you how much I truly, deeply, madly am grateful for you. And I am honored that you are vulnerable with me. You share your spiritual journey with me. This is such an important time for you. And I've had so many of you just kind of like stop in and just say thanks to me. And I'm like, you know what? You just like totally were so open and vulnerable with me. And I honor that and I appreciate that and I love you guys so much, and I know that you get me. I was gonna say I hope that you get me and you know that, you know, I'm always coming from a place of love, even if it comes out with curses. That I love the shit out of you guys. I really, really do, and I do not take you for granted, and I love you, and I honor you, and I can't say that enough. And so, as just a little gift for Valentine's Day, I'm going to be giving you a completely free download of my Expanding Love guided meditation. It is a very powerful meditation. It's 20 minutes long. I recorded it myself. I wrote the music myself. I am guiding you vocally myself. And it's a really, really, really good one. And if you just did it like for the rest of this month, your fucking life would alter drastically. I promise you. Yeah, and you're getting that for free. And I wanted to do a complete download. It's not going to be a stream or anything. You're going to be able to completely download it. But it's everybody that's on my email list, because I'm going to email to you. There's not really any other way to do it. So if you are already signed up to my email list on DarienneEmpire.com, then you don't have to do anything. You'll get it on Tuesday. But if you are not, just go to DarienneEmpire.com, and anywhere you see, you know, subscribe and put in your email address, just fill that in there. And you will get a free gift for Valentine's Day, 'cause I love you. All right, guys. Hopefully I'll see your beautiful faces, your New Yorker faces on Sunday. And if I don't, I will see you next week. I love you very much. Mwah. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Give it a thumbs up and share it with whoever you think it could help. Don't forget to join the inspiration conversation down below and give me an idea for my next Freedom Friday video. If you want to get these videos every single week and more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you find me on social media at Darienne Empire on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much for your support. I love you all.